The accommodation sector is reporting lower than normal occupancy rates for the Easter weekend, blaming it directly on the hosting of the Rhythm and Soul Festival. These comments came from the newly elected president of the Tobago Hotel and Tourism Association, Reginald Mac Lean, who also claimed that the politicians on the general election campaign trail are not offering real solutions to the island's tourism challenges. Reporter Kandace Jackson has these details.
Easter is typically the most successful period of the year for Tobago's accommodation sector. However, that's not the case this year, especially for accommodation in Tobago East, according to THTA President and General Manager of Speyside Blue Waters Inn, Reginald Mac Lean.
Right now, we are currently about 68%. And believe it or not, we drop off Saturday down to about 35%. Because of what's happening on the western end of the island.
Occupation rates in Tobago West are better, ranging from 80 to 90%. However, Mac Lean believes the Tobago Rhythm and Soul Festival is directly to blame for the overall dip, as seats on the inter-island ferries and air bridge were reserved by people traveling specifically for the event.
Why take Rhythm and Soul and put it into Easter? Easter is a time in Tobago where families are coming over and Tobago is full. We don't really even have to market Tobago to get Tobago full for Easter. But you've put a Rhythm and Soul festival in, which is great, but it should have been 2 weeks from now.
Mac Lean says the below-normal bookings continue a trend that began earlier this year, when the industry faced high cancellations following the declaration of a nationwide state of emergency. He expressed disappointment that these and other issues are not being addressed on the election campaign trail. The THTA president criticized political parties for failing to propose real solutions, such as restructuring the Tobago Tourism Agency Limited.
Some of who are there need to sit down with us and really go through the dynamics of tourism, and we know where the markets are because we are the ones directly marketing certain countries to get those people in our beds.
Mac Lean noted that greater allocations for marketing are needed and pointed out that the legislation already provides a mechanism for this. He is therefore calling for 1/3 of the 10% room tax to be allocated specifically to marketing efforts.
So it's something that we have to go back in the archives and really pull it out and find out what happened to it, why it died. Where does our room tax go? Our room tax goes in the consolidated fund of the country. Is that right? No.
Mac Lean believes it is time for stakeholders to have a greater say in the decision-making process to advance the tourism industry. He plans to intensify advocacy efforts in the coming months. Kandace Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.